back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And this is Bucky's back, and he's got his beer stein, which means it's time for the Bad Batch.
Yeah!
Yeah. Bucky's beer stein and his Bad Batch. Yeah.
Yeah. Bucky's like actually trying to put his toy in Ken's mouth so that they have like a Lady in the Tramp moment where they're both holding the toy together. Ken has not yet cooperated with this attempt, but Bucky keeps trying.
This is season 3, episode 4 that we're checking out today. And if you want all of our reactions for this series, we got a playlist for you. And if you want early ad free access and to get full watch along reactions, then check out Patreon. Link is in the description of this video. Are you ready to do this?
I'm ready.
Okay. Are you ready?
You ready, Bucky?
It's beer stein for the Bad Batch.
Thank you for this.
3, 2, 1, spit.
Yeah, that was perfectly timed, Bucky. Well done.
I could use some help up here. Our comms are down. I can't contact Hunter.
That's not the priority. The ship sustained heavy damage.
I
Yeah.
can see.
Priority is landing.
I'm probably like coming out of hyperdrive first.
Get the stabilizers online.
That's what I'm trying to do.
We have to land.
It's a little hard to do when nothing's working.
Crashing is a way of landing.
We're going to put a positive spin on it. Success.
This will take forever to repair.
No, there's no time for that.
We need to get the nav reader online to extract the coordinates to Tantus for when we go back.
We're not going back.
We left the other prisoners behind.
The Empire is going to be searching for this ship and us. We have to move. I scanned a spaceport a few clicks east. We'll start there.
Nice and cold.
Omega managed to escape this facility and flee the planet, along with CT-9904.
Saves Crosshair.
That is most surprising.
Is it? I never understood your attachment to the young clone, but now it's clear why you kept her so close. Suspicious that all the samples you've taken from Omega never yielded results, yet one tested by Emery indicated a positive M-count transfer.
False positives are to be expected. That result is nothing but an aberration.
She's got a
Like
great
the
poker
clone
face.
Herself.
We shall see. Once Omega's brought back, the tests of validity will be confirmed. Your future, however, is less certain.
Yeah, but she kind of always knew that. Because even when she was successful, then as soon as she wasn't useful anymore, she was dead. It's okay.
Empire couldn't have followed us here that quickly.
They didn't. That's a standard patrol presence.
So let's find a way to send a message to Hunter and Wrecker.
We can't. They monitor long-range comms. It'll give us away. I'll have to figure out something else.
Wait, we can't walk around like this. We'll draw too much attention.
You're the one who wanted to bring the Hound.
Yeah, with good reason.
Don't listen to him. Come on.
This is why I don't hang laundry. It always gets stolen. Every movie and TV show I've seen. Avatar: The Last Airbender, they stole clothes.
See? Isn't this better?
No. New plan. Let's get to the spaceport. We can sneak onto one of those shuttles.
Some good fake talking.
It's too well guarded. We'll never slip past all those troopers undetected.
I can take out at least half before they know what's happening.
Or we could try a way that doesn't involve blaster fire.
Like what?
That's a less fun way.
Watch and learn.
I can hardly wait.
Hello. We'd like 2 tickets on the next shuttle, please.
Chain codes.
About that, we lost our chain codes.
No chain codes, no passage.
Right, but you see, a problem for us could be an opportunity for you if, say, you knew of an alternate way of booking passage without a chain code.
Are you insinuating that I should take a bribe?
If that's what you want to call it.
I do, and that could be arranged for 15,000 credits.
For
Holy
2
shit.
tickets.
Per ticket, and it's non-negotiable. You're lucky I'm not charging extra for the creature.
Where do you expect us to get 30,000 credits?
Sounds like a you problem. Don't come back without the credits.
Does sound like an easy problem. Maybe you could just blast everyone for free.
That went well.
Stow it.
The Odd Couple, I love it.
Half price.
Storming the spaceport would be easier than finding 30,000 credits.
I don't want to
Per
hurt
ticket.
anyone.
15,000 per ticket.
Don't be
Okay.
naive. Every second we're here, we're at risk.
Then quit wasting time complaining.
Play a game, yeah. Omega's good at games.
I think I know how we can make some fast credits.
Of course you do.
She's hustled in a bar before.
That's your plan. You want to hustle someone?
I've done it before.
Yes.
And I prefer to think of it as a temporary requisition of funds.
Bet with what? We don't have anything.
They don't know that.
I'll take those credits.
And if you lose?
Well, I guess we'll be in more trouble.
Then you get to use the blasters finally, at least.
Silver lining.
Alright, who's next?
I'll give it a try.
This shouldn't take long. I'm getting crushed here.
How about one more game? My luck has to run out eventually.
That's true, but I get to deal this time.
I think Omega's like stacking the deck.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Definitely gonna have to use those blasters.
Your usual, Captain.
Business looks good today,
A newcomer has pulled in quite the crowd.
and business should be good for me today.
Affirmative.
Okay, one more game.
I think I'll quit while I'm ahead.
Leaving so soon? You're in my seat. So, you think you're good at this game? Want to try against a real opponent? I insist.
That shuttle looks like one of ours. Yeah, we better check it out.
So does this guy like hate kids? Does he hate girls? Like why? What's up his butt?
Seem to like me.
She's harmless.
She's a distraction. Get rid of her. Never seen you or your dad around before.
We're just passing through.
Looks like the captain is heading towards a victory.
Well, I'll admit, you're not bad, but you seem to have misunderstood your enemy.
Did I?
The 3 Eastern Stars. That is game over.
Nice. Although pissing him off
Take those 20,000 credits.
or not.
I concede. You beat me. Fair and square. Nicely played.
Thanks.
This is not over.
Sir, patrol found a crashed Imperial vessel in the outskirts of town.
I wasn't notified about any shuttles arriving today. Now, hang on a minute. We're not done here. You haven't paid your fine.
What fine?
Gambling's illegal in these parts.
What?
The law's the law. Now all you gotta do is pay the fine, and I'll be on my way.
How much?
30,000.
10,000 credit. Unless you prefer to be arrested instead. Excellent. Consider your fine paid in full. Try and stay out of trouble.
That's why he doesn't care about losing the 20,000 because we're in his credits to begin with, and then he gets half of them
Let's
back.
get out of here.
How many credits do we have left?
35,000. Enough for 2 tickets on the shuttle and a little extra.
Good hustle, Omega.
Yeah.
Crosshair, where's Betcha?
Oi, you looking for that hound?
You know where she went?
Sure do, but the answer's gonna cost you 10,000 credits.
I'm getting tired of this.
Okay. 5. But that's my final offer. That Imperial officer and his troopers snatched the creature and headed for the cargo docks. Down that way. Nice doing business with ya.
Omega,
Not gonna leave him
You heard
behind.
him. Betcha's this way.
the spaceport is that way. Forget the hound. We have to get off this planet.
We never would have escaped without Betcha. I'm not leaving her.
You're making a mistake.
I'm not abandoning her. Take the credits. If you want to go, then go. I'll find my own way.
Crosshair's like, F me.
Yep.
Fine. We'll do this your way. But my skills are being wasted.
Noted.
There he is. She is.
There's Betcha.
Release all the animals.
Omega's definitely gonna release them all.
Shouldn't we free the other animals too?
Don't push it.
Yeah, but if you release all of them, then there's gonna be chaos, so that's what you need to do.
Good distraction.
I thought you'd come searching for your mum. Yeah, unfortunately for you, Lao has a very strict pet policy. No license means a hefty fine.
How much this time?
How about you give me all my money back? Credits won't do you any good when Hemlock shows up. Or do you think I wouldn't piece it together when I found that crashed shuttle? Nothing gets by me. I run this town. Hand over the credits and surrender.
His voice sounds familiar. Maybe from Game of Thrones.
All right. let's try things your way.
Finally.
Yep, there you go. Good animals. Yeah.
I'll handle this. Take Thatcher and power up the ship.
Yeah, gotta go get the credits.
Mm. And they get to keep their 30,000 credits. Uh-oh, I'm feeling this is gonna be bad for you. Yes! Shooter!
I'm still getting the Jurassic Park vibes. Love it.
Get out of here? Yeah, I'm on it.
I hope your takeoffs are better than your landings.
Find out.
Aww.
Yeah. Dude, it could have been worse. Crosshair took it right to the face.
True.
Blessed her so.
So we have confirmation. The girl and CT-9904 were in the spaceport.
Were?
They escaped aboard a cargo freighter.
Track the ship and notify all our operatives. I want her found.
The Empire will be able to track this vessel. We need to ditch it.
We will. I'm heading to a remote location, and I sent a coded transmission for Hunter and Wrecker to meet us there.
Omega, it's been months. You don't know if they're still alive.
They'll be there.
Oh, the music's perfect.
Now there's a sight!
Aw, I thought it was gonna be Hunter.
I wasn't even sure your message was real.
Aw.
I knew you'd show up.
Across the galaxy 4 times looking for you.
Aw.
5. But you're the one who found us.
And she has a new pet,
Yeah.
and she brought a friend.
We missed you, kid.
Hmm.
We never stopped searching.
She knows.
But how did you escape?
She had help.
I had help.
Just a wide shot of them like so far apart.
Each in their own individual pools of light.
Yeah.
This is great too.
I was gonna say they shifted the music.
Oh, we don't even get to hear their first words.
No. Sons of bitches. So last episode we were discussing whether it was Badger or Thatcher. And by the time you're watching this, I'm sure in the comments you've already told us the hound's actual name is Batcher, which is like a combination of what we both thought.
A hybrid of what we both thought it was.
It's the hybrid. Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's that New Zealand accent that she's got, which, by the way, like, is perfect for Omega. Like, I mean, that has to be like the New Zealand accent. Like, it's got to be like, I don't know, just like one of like the most like cheerful, upbeat, like, I don't know, feel good accents out there.
Yeah, it's I don't know, it's very down to earth, unpretentious, and I don't know, maybe it's Omega, maybe it's the accent, maybe it's both, but it kind of like, I get the idea of like friendliness and curiosity.
Yeah.
That come through.
Great episode. I mean, but the ending was everything. I was getting choked up there. Omega was, Wrecker was crying, and Omega, like, when she saw Hunter, like, she had this, like, I don't know, it was like the animation they did with it was great. And I think even the voice actors had this like breathy, like, I don't know, hiccup in her when she saw Hunter. It was like she saw him. It was just I can't describe it. I mean, but it was like that almost really set me over the edge.
Yeah, it's that thing of when you're holding together your emotions.
Yeah.
And then that one person in your orbit is seen, whether it's a parent or a spouse or someone, like that person is there, and suddenly it's like they give you that, their presence gives you that permission or like sends you over the edge where like now you're going to start crying. You were really great at holding together, but then there's one person and you just kind of dissolve into a puddle. And that was definitely the vibe I got.
So I'm glad they executed that perfectly, choreographed it well with Wrecker coming out and like, yeah, it's like, you know, it's all cheerful and hopeful and warm fuzzies. And then having Hunter be last, you know, there's only two of them, but like right after Wrecker and just like, then it really hits you.
I was wondering too, I was like, wow, Wrecker is at the front and I was like, Hunter hasn't shown up yet. Like, where's Hunter? And there was that part of me that's like, they're not going to do something terrible and like Hunter's not there,
oh my God,
are they?
Yeah.
But no, like when he finally did show up, I was like, no, he was like getting his strength together for this moment too.
I like that. Yeah.
And so, you know, that it took him a minute and he had to take that minute before he could see her.
I also think that like when Wrecker said that, oh, we didn't think it was real at first. I think Hunter like couldn't handle that if it wasn't real.
Yeah.
So Wrecker went out and Hunter like maybe didn't believe it, you know, and thought like, oh, it's probably not true. It's probably just a false lead and he didn't want to go out. And then so sent Wrecker because Wrecker's got, he's not, he doesn't have Omega's optimism, but he's more got that like childlike optimism.
Yep. Like he just reminds me of like a great big puppy dog, you know? And so not to say that Wrecker doesn't feel deeply and emotionally, he does, but Hunter just, things with him carry a weight. Where I'm like, I could see Wrecker being able to go out there first and being like, hey, everything's fine, she's here. Like that seems to fit.
Still so much to get there in this season though. I mean, they gotta, one way or another, I want confirmation on Tech. I still think he's alive. And if they like, I don't know what's gonna happen if it goes through the whole season. Like, no, he really died there and like that was it.
I still think I'll be into that. I don't know what it is. It's just like I cannot accept that was it. That we lost him.
And we gotta see Sid again. Something's gonna happen. She's gonna have some kind of redemption. I feel like so. Yeah, and then Echo has to be reunited. I mean, he's with Rex right now, but
he's got to know that Crosshair is back. Like there has to be some sort of
I'm really looking forward to that, to the next episode and like the reunion of it all and how it's all handled. You said it last episode, the dynamic between Crosshair and Omega, and it was really on full display for this one too. Just like, I don't know, Crosshair's sarcastic remarks to Omega's just unyielding optimism is a great match.
Yeah, but what I have to say that I'm really pleasantly surprised about is that Crosshair, despite feeling like he probably knows better, has more experience, all that stuff, he did defer to her.
Yeah.
Like he recognized, hey, she got us out of there. And so when she presents an idea or says that she's got a better way of doing it, maybe I should hear her out. Maybe we should test it. Like that just in and of itself feels like a strong evolution from the Crosshair that we used to know.
I think that it humbled him and showed him that he does not have all the answers and that maybe sometimes his I don't know, logic or decisions are shit and
a little bit.
Yeah, maybe go against his instincts a little bit there. But that moment when she's like, okay, we'll do things your way. Finally.
Yeah.
That was
fantastic.
Yes.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yes. And I gotta check, I'll look it up, but like that guy's voice sounded so familiar.
It did.
Douchebag general or whatever, who's like who runs that place, who got eaten, which actually might have been better than what Hemlock would have done to him after losing Omega.
True. Yeah.
So
weird to say like, hey, getting eaten alive is better, but yeah.
Yeah, I like to think maybe it was, a little bit quick, but not too quick.
Brutal.
Yeah.
But I was thinking the same thing. So you just said it first. So I'm going to make you look bad.
And like the callback to, the scene where, Omega was like hustling and just like was good at the game. They brought it back now. I like that they had a callback for that. And it's like, okay, no, that wasn't just to show, I don't know how smart Omega was, but it was also like had something, it really helped with like the plot in like this episode as well. So I don't know. I think they did a good job with that.
I will say to the douchebag general, I appreciated his style of like, playing the game, but then, pay a fine. Mm-hmm. And then taking the dog and then, unlicensed, pay another fine. Oh, by the way, Hemlock's on the way. Like he just had this. It was very much a chess game that he was playing the whole way through. Instead of showing his cards up front as to what he may have known or suspected, and like doing the typical Empire thing of like just arresting people or shooting people, he played with her a bit, which doesn't make him likable, but I appreciate the intelligence that went into that.
Yeah, he had a little Palpatine in him.
He did.
You know, I think Palpatine would be proud about how he had all his bases covered. Like, okay, he wanted to beat this girl. He's like, okay, I can beat this little girl and take her credits. Fine. At first, I thought it was, I don't know. I'm like, what's this guy's problem that he has like pick on a kid? I'm like, okay, he's just a dick and he just wants credits, and so he's just like, you know, he's greedy. So he thought it would be an easy mark, and he knew that even if he lost, there's still a way to win. So, like I said, like Palpatine has an A through Z plan. This guy had other plans as well. Okay, like, you know, the fine and then stealing the pet, which is clever thinking back on it, because after he stole it, I'm like, was that his plan the whole time? Was to like steal Batcher and that's why he challenged Omega? It's like, no, it was when he like didn't know if he was losing, but he's like, this could go either way, I guess. And so he had her get rid of the Batcher. It's like, okay, then if I lose, I'll take that on the way out. So, you know, he was very clever. May he rest in peace.
Somewhat. Yeah, pieces. That's fine.
So if you want to jump ahead to the next few episodes, and go ahead and check out Patreon. We're a month ahead there. And you can also get and you can see our full watch-along reactions that way. Thanks so much for seeing our reaction for The Bad Batch, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.